Hello my little saints and sinners, you are watching my channel, $13. Welcome back and welcome to the new subscriber that has subscribed to my small channel. Thank you very much, it means the world to me. Today, as you can guess from the title and probably from this wonderful makeup that I didn't really know how it was going to work out, but it did. So today is greed. Greed is one of those things that everyone has a problem with. Everyone can agree that greed is a sin, it's a problem, it can destroy your life. Greed is to the point of wanting more than you don't really need and destroying others to get it. It's kind of like all the other sins. A lot of people say it's the deadliest, but they say that about every other sin. So let's be honest. I'm going to try to make this quick of the history because I am dying. I do not know how LA people, anybody that deals with the heat, can deal with this. I'm Canadian, I'm white, and I don't deal with the heat properly. I prefer the cold. Maybe I'll move to Alaska. I do not know. But greed throughout the histories were a big time problem, especially in the Rome kind of history, because they decided to what's the word? They decided to I can't remember the word. I'll come back to that. But in Rome, they decided to make people pay for the rent and everything like that. They decided to give them funds and everything like that. So they had to pay, and then they had these people in the town or whatever that would actually go and pay for it and get the money. So normally you would pay, let's say, 20 coins or a coin or whatever, but they would make it a gold coin if it's a silver coin, so they get a bonus point. So that kind of brought to the greed because, greed is such a thing, especially in Rome. They just wanted more. They kept getting more. They needed more. So they decided to fund the people around the cities and everything like that. So they didn't. So it corrupted a lot of things. It can corrupt people. I believe in social media nowadays, it's not about the money. It's about the followers. It's about the likes. It's about anything that you can get attention for. So I believe nowadays people want attention, so they do whatever they can. And that brings into greed for the social media in the 21st century because everyone wants to be famous. Everyone wants to be well known. And that kind of brings into the greed of I'll do anything to get a follower. I'll do anything to get a like. So it brings into the crazy actions, craziness. And a lot of people did get famous because of a lot of things. Let's look at Bad Girl, whatever her name is, the Catch Me Outside girl. She got famous and then she wanted more and she wanted more. And it got brought into this. And the other one that's like 11 years old, I have no clue, but it brought into a lot of greed. And a lot of people bring envious of that because, like, how can they be famous when I have talent? I'm like that, I'm not gonna lie. I think I have a fair amount of talent, fair creativity, and they're like, oh, they said one thing, one catchphrase, and blah blah blah. But it means it's how you use it is kind of a situation. So greed throughout the years were kind of awful. It corrupted people, destroyed people. In hell for your punishment, you basically had to carry your sack of money that you had. So what you wanted more, or how much you assumed that you were going to get. And that's kind of what you have to carry. It's basically a big giant wage on you. And it can destroy people's lives because work and everything, you always want more. You always think less of people. Especially with the rich people, they get easier access because they're more richer. Look at a lot of people that kill someone or they hurt someone. They get more access because they're more richer. While if I did it, I'll probably get beaten and killed because, I'm more or less of a person to them. And it also kind of brings mortality into it. Greed of how you think of yourself. How you handle yourself. Greed can make you think, oh, I'm the best because I have money. I can do this because I have money. I can own this because I have money. While you... Not gonna lie, look at Jeffree Star. He has a lot of money. He has a lot of... He can buy anything he wants. And there's less controversy of him buying friends and blah blah blah. But, it's whatever. And Shane Dawson brought him back to Earth and everything by him going to Walmart. I love that video. I loved it. And it kind of I think it gets over his head of who he is as a person. And that kind of brings it to greed, losing your mortality because you want more. You lose your humanity because you always want more of everything. It may be materials, it may be money, it's just that you want. And I always think of this as casinos, or thinking of Las Vegas. And those are the biggest places of sin, because once you have a coin and you put it, then you get one back, you get two back, and then you're like, oh, you've had two, put two, and then four, and then it keeps going and going and going. So it's kind of like a roller coaster, a roll down kind of situation of, if I have this, I can get more, and blah blah blah. It's just how you depends. Just how it depends on how you deal with people. It's quite interesting because I always thought, if I was rich, how would I deal with things? I always thought, if I was rich, would I be still a person that would want to give to people, but I want to keep it for myself? I think it's, if you're born in riches, you always assume more. You assume more of people, that they will agree with what you want. Look at the Kardashians. They were humble people, now they're rich, and now they're getting fillers and everything. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm blah blah blah. They create more drama. While if they were more humble and more less of themselves, then I think that would be more of a situation. So greed is a thing of badness. Also, there's a story of greed that I feel like this is more representative of anything of greed. There's a story of the Midas touch. The Midas touch of the King Midas. He basically wanted more gold. He was already rich, but he wanted more. So he asked the gods to give him the gold touch. So they did, and anything he touched in the gold, you know, oh look, I forgot Tony was there. Man, Tony! I totally forgot he was there. That scared me. I thought I was going to get murdered. Oh! But, you know, anyways, murdering later. But Midas touch, he wanted more, and they gave it to him. And then he couldn't eat. He accidentally touched his daughter, and he realized it was kind of a bad situation, because your greed can destroy what you have. Anyways, thank you very much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help a little gay boy out in a dress. Please. Yeah. Comment when you felt greedy. When you wanted more than you don't deserve. Anyways, thank you very much. Bye.